Hey guys, what's up? So next poem I'll be reading is poem 1192, and this is called Accountability. This poem is extremely intense. It's about someone owning up to the wrong things that he said in a fight. When an argument happens and it stops for whatever reason, then someone saves it. But if it doesn't stop, then both parties are wrong. For the one who could have had the upper hand kept going. What I really respect about this poem is the person is telling and owning up to his part, not the other, because he's basically saying that's really up to you. And of course, that really depends on which direction or path their friendship will go. Accountability. It wasn't as simple as I was right and you were wrong. It wasn't like one of us was the hero and the other was the villain. Things aren't that black and white. Besides, that would even determine by who you ask, for every story has two sides. But none of that was a reason for me to write this poem, to put blame on someone. It's not to release anger or vent or let people know who not to let in your life and to be careful who to trust. My purpose for this is to take credit for the things that I said, to own up to it, whether you want to man up or not. For anything. It's not really my decision because I have to keep in mind not everyone is willing to take out the garbage. It's an ugly job, but it has to be done before it smells up the area. So this is me doing my part. Like I said, whatever you decide to do after this poem is really up to you. That day you did what you did, and while I said it, it was very inconsiderate of you not to think of me when I was waving. And instead of saying perhaps what you should have, which honestly what I was expecting, you went on about other things like it wasn't a big deal, like I didn't matter, like anything that was about to come out of your mouth next was more important. And although at that moment it felt like I had the other hand, it was my temper that let it go into a different direction. So I called you selfish. I said that the world only revolves around you. I called you out, and although you want to pretend like you care, it doesn't come out genuine because you really don't care. You are self-centered and egotistical. Yes, I did it. Those were my words, my accountability right here and right now. Of course, from there, explosions were thrown from left to right. And of course, I'm going to refrain from saying the things that you did because this is about my part, not yours. So you kept going on about my chest was burning and the temperature was rising, trying to be careful, but also tired of composing myself because there were so many other things about you, especially lately, that were increasing the numbers to the thermometer. And I was trying so hard to hold it in, even that it wasn't in my character. And then I threw in your face about all the things that you throw in mine. I always thought that a friendship wasn't about who gives more, which I did, just in other ways. But of course, you didn't see that. Yes, I did it. Those were my words, my accountability right here and right now. Then you said what you said, plan on doing what you were going to do, trying to take it to the next level. Then I brought up about your ex, that you did the very same thing to him that you did to me, even when I was there with my hand on your shoulder, showing an example on how you do things. It may have been a low blow, but yes, I did it. Those were my words, my accountability right here and right now. Then was the worst part, the worst round. More firepower, more shots, more explosions, more profanity, more personal secrets exposed, and more things dug up from the past. It's funny, the closest people to you, the ones that supposedly love you the most, are also the very same ones that can hurt you the most. Yes, I did it. Those were my words, my accountability right here and right now. So as you see, it wasn't as simple as I was right and you were wrong. It wasn't like one of us was the hero and the other was the villain. Things aren't that black and white in real life. And to be honest, I'm not sure if you'll ever even read this, but I have to do it. I have to pay back, even if you are not willing to, even if you don't know how to, or too stubborn to. Well, I'm sorry.